If Messi had played in that game, I think we could have been looking at 7 or 8.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
It's Minman here, Double H, half of the Hope Man. So we're coming in here with a comments review based on the latest El Penetrato. As we well know, it's no longer called the El Clasico. La Liga have agreed that it's not been changed to El Penetrato because of the constant penetration Real Madrid have received at the hands of Barcelona. So let's start off with, let me start with this. From Cameron Paul. How is Courtois still rated as one of the best goalkeepers in the world? I've had to tolerate people saying he's better than Ter Stegen. I never ever knew anybody ever saying Courtois was better than Ter Stegen. I'm not sure people said that, but there was a point in which Courtois was obviously rated as one of the best keepers in the world. But was there ever a point where people rated him above Ter Stegen? Maybe there was based on, you know what it was at the World Cup. Him having that performance at the World Cup, Chelsea, and I think more eyeballs are on the Premier League, more eyeballs were in the World Cup. So therefore, I remember for Stegen, yeah, he played for Barcelona, never played for Germany. So because he didn't really have the World Cup exposure, people are like, well, Courtois was the best keeper in the World Cup, so therefore he has to be one of the best keepers in the world. But I think when people really look at it, as far as consistency goes, Ter Stegen has definitely been at a high level. Courtois, you left Chelsea because you wanted to go to Real Madrid and actually win trophies and be better. The only trophies you're going to be winning are bricks. That's the only trophies that Real Madrid will be winning right now. Bricks. Constant bricks. So this is from... okay, now that's a bit of... from JD1. Cannibal Suarez is the best striker in the world. Can't believe people wanted him to leave Barca. No nonsense. Again, guys, reactionary. Had a quality game, great game. Deservedly, he was that dude. Deservedly man of the match. You can't now say he's the best striker in the world based on that. To be called the out-and-out best, you've got to do it over a long period of time. I think Aguero, over a longer period of time, has played at a higher level than the Cannibal. Cannibal has been quality in the last 2 games. But for much of this season, a bit of last season, he's not been that great. So again, you can't just take one game and say, no, he's great. I remember he's playing against losers because Real Madrid have been a bunch of losers so far this season. So let me see what he does against higher, better opposition. Like if he balls against like a Juventus, a Man City, I'll hold my hands up. Against these clowns, I can't really give him that. But as I believe, the Cannibal at his best, I would argue, is either the second or the third best striker in the world. Because really, it's between him, Aguero, and Lewandowski. Like at their best, those are the top 3 strikers in the world. Aguero, Lewandowski's. But then I'm gonna put in Icardi. I think Icardi might sneak in ahead of Aguero, possibly. But he's quality. From Z0, what's a effing classical? Absolute domination from Barca, ruthless in attack, and we were so confident and composed. Imagine what the scoring would be if Messi played like 10-0 or something. LOL. Thank goodness. I think Real Madrid were spared. If Messi had played in that game, I think we could have been looking at 7 or 8. Let's just be real. If Messi had played in that game where you're having a full-on field there where I just think that God or the Lord or the fates just said to avoid something truly embarrassing. I think that it was fate. I think it was pre-planned. Like if ever there's a reason for there to be a higher power, this is it. Because I think a higher power steps and said, wait a minute. By logic, like logistics and statistics, if Messi plays in this game, it's gonna be like raw. As in zero lubrication, like full-on dry, hardcore, like blood, like just really, really unadulterated stuff that can't be allowed on the TV screens. Like, we know that saying that says parental advisory. This calls animalistic advisory. So, yeah, I think the fates came in and said, no, you're not going to play. So yeah, because if Messi had played, it would have been 7 or 8, possibly double figures, possibly double figures. Saswat Pani, what up, bro? What up, bro? Rather, HH inducts the team to the Brick Academy. They deserve the scholarship. As a reward, Real Madrid fans, you now have the opportunity to see your team play in the second league. Congratulations. I think the badge may need to be inducted. The badge may need to be inducted. But for me, I felt that I don't think Modric needs the induction. I don't think Nacho should be blamed that much. I don't think Couture should be blamed that much because you've got a crap defense in front of you. I don't think Marcelo should be blamed that much. Benzema is crap, so we already know he's crap. Apart from that, yeah, because for me, Ramos, Varane, Toni Kroos, of course Benzema, Isco, even Beast Mode. Yeah, man, those guys do not really cover themselves with anything glorious, in my view. Let's see. Okay, that's what's from Sergio Contral. The whole team except Marcelo out. They're not playing for the badge. Perez out, Lopetegui out. Madrid till I die. Win or lose, we need to rebuild. Well, obviously, as we well know, Lopetegui is out, and that's why whenever I say Marcelo is top 3, I'm not lying or joking. And I think what he did in that game shows you even more why he's top 3. For a left back to literally be the only guy who really offered anything and the only guy to score for Real Madrid just shows you what amazing thing is. Because I think I give you more credits when you can shine during a period of darkness, which is what happened. Like during a period of darkness, if you can still shine, props. Like you've got full on props from me, and I think that's why I've got to give your boy and your boy Marcelo credit, because he shined when it was at its darkest. When things were at its darkest, as its coldest, homeboy shone. So I've got to give him full on props. I've got to give him full on 100% props, man. Let's see. Let me just see whether there are any interesting ones around here. I like this one. This is a good one to end on. Joe TV. Arthur is the new Xavi. You see, I hate when people say this guy is the new this, is the new that, because I think it puts unnecessary pressure on them. But it's what Barcelona have been missing for a long time. Xavi was one of the most annoying players I've ever seen in my life. And by that I mean, can you flipping let someone else have the ball? Can you flipping give the ball away? I've never seen a player in my life who literally never gave up possession of the ball. And I can just imagine how annoying it must be being a midfielder, because I used to be central midfielder when I played, of where you just can't get near him. And when you get near him, you eventually foul him. And I don't think there will be any player, I think, in our lifetime like that, who could keep the ball as well as Xavi in any position. But Arthur is in that mold. I think Arthur is filling that hole that Xavi left off. I can pretty much come in and help to define and really be that kind of sponge, that go-to man, that wherever you are, find me. I will make sure that we keep possession of the ball. You can give me the ball in any situation whatsoever. No matter what, I will find a way through my football intelligence to make sure that the ball still stays in a Barcelona jersey and Barcelona possession. I think that's what Arthur is doing. That's why so many people are really preaching about Arthur. He's playing very well. He's been very consistent. I think he's now nailed down a position in the team. And also, for a Brazil team that's really trying to move forward, I think he's a very interesting addition to a Brazil team that does need a player like that. With a Brazil team that is so attacking, to have a player like an anchor in midfield who you can rely on to keep possession and just keep the ball rolling, I think it's a great thing. So yeah, man, I'll be very interested to see what more your boy King Arthur can do for Barcelona, man. So yeah, that's it for the comments review. Probably pop in for another one very soon. Peace out, stay true, stay black. Thanks for watching the video. For even more analysis, head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.